Hey everyone, welcome back to Velocity, where today the stands have done it again. I know I make a lot of videos about the sort of Minecraft YouTube stands, but today they've done it again. They've taken it too far again, and this situation is kind of just crazy because it's more of an invasion of privacy than anything at all. Thankfully, nothing really came of it, but yeah, it was kind of a whole weird situation, and it kind of put Karl in a bit of danger. And quickly before we start this video, make sure to like this video, otherwise you are a certified rotten egg. Anyway, let's just get into the content. So this whole situation started when Glaive, who is friends with a lot of the Minecraft YouTubers, stated on one of his private Twitter accounts, just had dinner with Karl, Quackity, Tina, Brooke, Sim, and Eric. Quite a madness, which, fair enough, they are all friends and they've met up in real life, I guess. I feel like this sort of situation, Glaive hasn't been put in before because this tweet was quite quickly deleted, and I think you'll see why in a minute, why the other people might say to him, hey, you know, let's not put this information out there online. Because I mean, even though the tweet was up for, I don't know, probably just a few minutes, it was screenshotted and then tweeted here with, guys, this is a now deleted tweet from Glaive's private Twitter. Seems like Karl, Quackity, Tiny, Brooke, and Glaive all met up, which is fair enough, you know, it seems like a reasonable enough thing to tell your fans. Well, it's maybe not when you don't have the most reasonable fans on the planet. Maybe, let's just put it that way. And I'm by no means saying that like all dream stands are like awful and like stalkers and creepy, but I think you have to understand that when you have an audience that's that huge and you're letting people know where you're meeting up and like when you're meeting up, it's really not a great idea because there's gonna be some weirdos out there. There's always gonna be some weirdos. That's just kind of how the internet works. And I mean, you can kind of tell that Glaive almost immediately regretted it because they followed up just under a minute later with, I'm joking, y'all, which honestly, I feel like given like the whole situation at the minute, I feel like that's not joking. I feel like they weren't joking. I think they were just saying that because they didn't want like the fan reaction. Maybe they're just not used to like dealing with the fans as they are. But yeah, they went from we did this to I'm joking to then deleting both tweets, possibly in an effort to hide the fact that they were doing that. That's just my assumption based on this situation. So now, just to catch everybody up with the full situation, the information is out there. All those people are meeting up. They are presumably on the move to either see each other or go back home. So how do the fans respond? Well, one very dedicated or creepy fan, I'll let you decide, decided to try and find Karl. Yeah, I know it doesn't sound that surprising, but when you think about it, when you think about this actual situation, that is such a totally insane thing to do. Like, you found out that there is somebody on the move who you are a fan of and you're gonna go and try find them. And unfortunately, this person was successful in finding Karl. And I don't want to actually show the pictures because the TikTok's been deleted and a load of the tweets have been deleted, but basically this person went to the airport, saw Karl waiting at his baggage reclaim by himself, and decided to take pictures of him. No, they didn't approach him. They didn't say, hey, I'm a big fan, let me get a picture. No, they didn't do any of that. They decided the most appropriate course of action was just to take pictures, which honestly, I feel like it doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you're a big creator like that and you don't know who is literally invading your privacy in public, it's a pretty big deal. Like, it's pretty crazy that they felt that they had the right to go and do this just because they're a fan of the content. And thankfully, I'm not the only one that had this opinion, because I saw this tweet which says, I don't care how famous Karl gets, it's never okay to take a photo of him without his consent or knowledge. If you want a picture so badly, ask. Respect the fact that he's human just like the rest of us. You will see him do normal human things like be at an airport. Respect him, please. And yeah, I totally agree. Like, it's the same with all celebrities. You hear about them all the time, of fans going, oh my god, I'm such a big fan, can I get a photo? And so many times they don't take no for an answer, or they'll just take a photo of you while you're out doing your own thing. It's like, come on, they're just normal people. Like, they're just regular people trying to live their lives, but it's made difficult by people who, I don't know, guess they're entitled enough to have a photo with them or of them, or want to tell people that they saw them. And I think it's also important to note that since the TikTok was posted at the time, that also completely exposed Karl's location. Like, that showed everyone where he was. Maybe it didn't show where he was going or like what terminal he was at or anything like that, but it still let people know, hey, Karl is here, and if there's people who want to find him for whatever reason, they're gonna be able to way easier. It seems like one of those things that just because you're a YouTuber, you don't get the same sort of respect that a regular celebrity might have, like a security detail, for example. But somebody like Karl, I guess he just felt he didn't need it. I don't know. This whole situation just kind of highlights a lack of empathy or a lack of understanding from the stans in how to deal with a situation like this when they see a celebrity that they're a big fan of. But it seems like not everybody is 100% on the same sort of wavelength as I am, because I saw this tweet. I have a theory, so it may not be 100% correct, but some of us have seen that TikTok of Karl being seen at the LAX airport in Cali. Who lives in Cali? Quackity. Are they most likely meeting up? There's a big chance. And also, Sapnap said that Karl and him might meet up very soon. So does that mean that Sapnap could fly to California to meet up with Karl and Quackity? I don't know. I just couldn't get that theory out of my head. Well, it's honestly none of your business. Like, if they're meeting up, I feel like they're just gonna expect content from these people as if they're not just friends. And when you see tweets like this, the sort of understanding is they're thinking, oh, they're making content. This is gonna be some Karl x Quackity content. But if they've told nobody about it, they probably don't want anybody to know about it. Like, it just seems so crazy, the idea of, I deserve to know where this person is and this should turn into content. Like, I understand that it's fun to speculate, but again, this just takes away from the fact that these are real people with real lives who maybe just want to hang out with their friends. Maybe Karl has a personal reason to go to California that none of you know about. You know, maybe there's a million reasons why he could be at the airport. So to immediately be like, oh, he's off to see Quackity, yeah, it's not a great look. And you might be thinking that I'm being a little bit harsh on this person, and maybe, yeah, maybe I would be if they hadn't have posted the full TikTok with Karl's location and exact whereabouts in the replies to this tweet. Somebody asked what TikTok and they'd saved it and they'd sent it to them even though the original person had deleted the TikTok. And if you can't see the problem there, then I think you are probably a part of the problem. Like, at this point, it's just ridiculous. Like, let him live, man. Like, he is not a creator when you see him at the airport, you know? He is not that guy playing Minecraft when you see him at the airport. He is a normal guy who wants to collect his baggage and go wherever he's going, and it is none of your business where he's going. Whether he is meeting up with Quackity or not is none of your business. Whether they make content together is none of your business until it's put on YouTube, until it's put out there online. But right now, it isn't. This situation is about a week old, and we haven't seen anything about it, and probably for good reason, because I mean, this whole situation can't have been easy for any of them to deal with. And I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say on the situation. I feel like it's just important to bear in mind that when you see your creators online, they are creators online, they are making content for you. When you see them in real life, they are real, normal people with normal lives, just trying to go about their day. Maybe, you know, go up and ask for a picture, and if they say no, just leave, and if they say yes, great. But don't stand near them, take pictures of them, and then dox their location for everybody online. Weirdly enough, that's just not a great idea for a whole host of reasons. Anyway, like I say, that's pretty much all I have to say about this video. If you made it all the way to this part of the video, comment airport to let me know you watched all the way to this part, because not a lot of people do. And leave a like if you enjoyed, and watch one of the videos on screen, because I promise you, if you enjoyed this one, you'll enjoy that one as well. Anyway, that's all I have to say on the situation, so thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.